I've been fishing since I was like 5 years old, just normally. And then since moving to Colorado, I got into fly fishing, and just fishing a lot more in the mountains. And so the next step was ice fishing during the winter, because I was always sad when the ice came. I couldn't fish for 6 or 7 months. So I got into it just to kind of fill the time and to expand my horizons in fishing. Honestly, I think it's easier. There's a lot of less things you have to worry about. You have to drill a hole through the ice, which is harder, but all it is dropping a bait or a lure straight down instead of casting it out. Plus the fish are hungrier because it's winter time, so they're more willing to bite your lure. So I've found that you catch more, and honestly, it's just kind of fun just sitting and relaxing instead of having to move around and cast all the time. Well, there's tools you can use. Like I have a big metal bar that you can kind of stab into the ice to tell the thickness of it, but there's a giant fire right over there. So it only burned like ½ an inch of the ice, and the ice is still perfectly safe and steady and we can walk on it. So that kind of gives you a good indication that it's safe. But if you don't have one of those tools, you kind of just have to drill a hole through the ice, and you can use a ruler or any other tool that you have to sort of measure the depth of it. You only need 4 inches for it to be safe, so most of the time if it's past December, the ice will be safe. The worst part is the cold, 100%. It can come out here and it can be snowing, 10 degrees, and that's kind of miserable because your holes freeze over and you don't really have a ton of fun. But the best part is definitely the amount of fish that you catch. I've found that you catch way more fish ice fishing than regular fishing, so it can make the day a lot more fun and a lot more productive. You just have a better time overall. Just layers. Pack as many coats or gloves or hats as you can, because you can always add more layers. You can't really take them off. And I bring hand warmers sometimes just to keep my feet or my hands warm. If I have my shelter with me, then I have a heater that I can put inside the shelter, and it doesn't melt the ice too much, but it keeps the heat inside the shelter really well, so it's actually pretty warm. So just clothes, and then if you have the extra accessories, then you can use those. Go with someone who knows what they're doing. It's not a sport that you can just go out and decide to do one random day, because you do have to be cognizant that ice is not inherently safe, and you have to be with somebody who knows for a fact how to test the ice thickness, that knows that it's safe and that knows what they're doing, because otherwise you're not going to have fun. You're probably not going to catch very many fish.